A bipartisan group of lawmakers in Congress introduced a bill to move federal agencies out of D.C. The bill is called the Swamp Act, and the sponsors say it will save taxpayers money and provide them with better service. Congresswoman Ashley Hinson said in a statement, the bill will ensure that federal bureaucrats who have never left D.C. aren't issuing out-of-touch mandates that disproportionately harm working families, small businesses, and our farmers who feed and fuel the world. Hinson gave the example of the Department of Agriculture, which she said should operate in an agricultural state like Iowa, not the nation's capital. The legislation would apply to just about every department and agency within the federal government. There are 6 exceptions, including the Departments of Defense, State, Energy, and Homeland Security, the CIA, and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. To make sure the departments actually move, the bill prohibits new construction, new leases, or lease renewal. It also sets up a competitive bidding process for the new headquarters. Congressman Jared Golden said in a statement,
"You're muted."
I just want to note a few things here. This is just a bill. It likely won't get passed. But with that being said, I could see why they want that done. It's a big exclusive club, and they have their picks. They have full power. And if it's moved across the country, that will break up a good amount of that and keep things fresh and more honest.
I see this as a good thing, because it puts the government more in touch with the people, you know?
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, it could potentially, it's not a guarantee that it would, but it could potentially do that very thing.
I mean, what is for the Department of Agriculture, for example? What are they going to know about the farming communities if they never see them? You know?
The only people they talk with are millionaires. All their friends are at least wealthy. Everyone they know, everyone they communicate with is wealthy, at least wealthy.
Yeah. So
It's a big club, and you're not part of it.
True. So I think this is a step in the right direction.
and redistributing federal agencies and jobs around the country would bring the government closer to the people, ensure regulators are embedded in the communities that thrive or struggle based on their rulings, and bring good-paying jobs out of the Beltway and into communities across the country. Golden said no one knows better than fishermen what it takes to make a living on the water, and added they also better understand what regulations can do to an industry and region. Approximately 141,000 federal employees work in the District of Columbia, and many more are in the D.C. metro area. The lawmakers did not address whether these employees would be required to move or leave their jobs, or if they decided to remain, how they would be relocated. I'm Ray Bogan for Straight Arrow News. For more reporting, download the SAN app.
Now, this is just a bill, and it's not likely, I'd say not very likely at all to pass, but I sure wish it would. It would shake things up in a good way.
I wonder whose idea this was.
Yeah, the video did not mention that. A bipartisan group of lawmakers. So, going by that, it was some on both sides. It doesn't mention specifically who, but I sure wish they would. I think that would benefit us all.